Hi, my name is Sharif. I'm a PhD student of accounting at the Jindal School of Management at University of Texas at Dallas. My primary research interest is CEO compensation, and Dr. Umit Groon is the chair of my PhD committee. In the next 3 minutes, I'm going to briefly talk about my dissertation for you. But before I do that, I think most of us have heard that CEOs' salaries have been increasing in recent years. And because of that, market participants, researchers, and regulators have become more and more interested on the effect of CEO pay disparity on firm value. And by CEO pay disparity, I mean the difference or the gap between CEO's salary and the salary of other top executives or VPs of a company. In other words, how much more CEOs are paid in comparison to their VPs. And researchers have shown that this CEO pay disparity has been trending up in recent years. So now the question is whether the CEO pay disparity has a positive or negative effect on firm value. Some say its value increasing, some say its value decreasing. Those in favor of value increasing refer to tournament theory and argue that when CEOs are paid much more than their VPs, it gives incentives to their VPs to work harder to be promoted to the CEO position. And also CEOs would work harder to keep their jobs. So when all these managers work harder and harder, it will eventually increases the firm value. On the other hand, those that argue that it has a negative effect on firm value refer to managerial power theory and argue that high CEO pay disparity reflects the high bargaining power of a CEO, and that's a sign of agency problem, and it will eventually decrease the firm value. So, in my dissertation, I aim to look at this relationship more deeply and find out what the true effect is, positive or negative. To do so, I analyzed prior studies to find out what parts have been missing in their analysis and what their shortcomings are that lead to these mixed findings. I design and provide a complete model that includes all the variables that play a role in this relationship. I also remove the biased observations that existed in the sample of prior studies and have biased their findings, and I increase the sample period from 10 to more than 20 years to increase the reliability of my results. My findings show that the relationship is in fact positive, and CEO pay disparity increases the firm value. And that to some extent can explain why companies are willing to pay such high salaries to their CEOs. Thank you very much for your attention.